What is up, people? Happy Bank Holiday Monday. It is the, I had to check then, it is the 4th of May and it's a bank holiday in the UK. So there's going to be lots of happy people today. There's actually a carnival in our village today. I will not be attending because I feel like trash. And yeah, I think it's more for the kids, but yeah. So I've not long got up. I've had to bath the dog. I've had to change the sheets, and I've cleaned up and I've scrubbed the kitchen. So although I'm feeling like trash, I've still been productive, although I should probably stop, but I don't know how to stop, so we're just going to carry on doing what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to take 10 minutes to decompress. I'm watching Queso on the TV, and then I'm going to take you guys through my upper workout because we're still on that road back to 100 kilogram bench. It may have been delayed temporarily because I've lost all my fucking strength because of what's going on at the minute, and I can't keep anything down, but we're still here, we're still showing up, and if I can still maintain until I'm out of this period, then it's better than kind of going backwards. So yeah, I'm trying to stay positive. It's hard, but I'm here, and that's half the battle. So I'm going to continue watching Queso for 5 minutes. I'm going to drink my electrolytes. If I show you, in typical Irish fashion, they are in a Guinness glass. It's just electrolytes. You don't really need electrolytes. On a normal given day, I wouldn't have them. I think they're a waste of money for 99% of people, unless you're training over, I'd say, like 3-4 hours, or you're sweating a lot and you struggle with cramping. You don't need them. On a given day, I don't need them. But because I'm vomiting a lot at the minute, TMI, I know, but I'm struggling to keep any food or water down. I'm trying to keep myself hydrated, really. I don't want myself dehydrated and kind of getting worse. So that's the only reason I'm kind of having them at the moment, because I'm not having a fun time. But yeah, we will have a monstrous upper session as much as I can. I'm still somewhat happy with how I'm looking. I've lost a lot of fucking weight over the last probably 2 weeks or so. Like, I've dropped probably over £10 and way more than I'd wanted to. So I'm just trying to focus on not just getting the calories in, but keeping them down as well. And yeah, I'm just focusing on, rather than just like lifting heavy weights in a minute, I'm just focusing on the movement, you know, feeling it, kind of getting that as much of a pump as I can. And I know the strength will come back at a later date. I've just got to be patient. So yeah, let's go. Co is stropping on her. She is on the sofa. She's got her own bed on the sofa. That's her corner. So she is stropping because she's not long had a bath. So she's going to be happy for the foreseeable. She's changed her mind. Do you want to say hello? Is that? Do you want to say hello to the people? That's all you get. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, no. Do you want to say hello? Huh? Do you want to say hello? Do you want to show them how clean you are? Do you want to show them how clean you are? Nice and sparkly clean. Really talking to me at the minute. She'll come round when it's dinner time. And I've managed to drag myself out to the garage. So we've got upper, and I'm going to take you through my current upper workout, and the goal is to get a fucking good pump. So my upper at the moment is kind of structured around my current goals. So we're starting off with bench, which is going to be my kind of heaviest kind of exercise, so to speak. So I want to put all my energy into that, and then we will kind of, I suppose, titrate on my other kind of. I'm trying to split the emphasis between shoulders and back. I'm probably going to go towards more back at the moment because that's something I am really wanting to build. So that's kind of where the emphasis is at the moment on my current upper. I'd say probably the biggest emphasis is obviously on chest, on bench, because that is what we're trying to bring up. I'm not trying to spread myself too thin at the minute. So with that being said, this isn't going to be a heavy workout because I just haven't got the strength at the moment. I'm still kind of battling through this, so it's just going to be one of them. Maintain, do what I can, and don't kick myself because I'm not hitting the weight I should be hitting and usually hit. So let's go. Just while I'm warming up, I want to go over a few points with bench press. As a natural woman, may I add, I am somewhat strong with bench. I've hit 100 kilogram, and I was hitting that pretty comfortable, and I know when I'm better I can surpass that, but at the moment obviously I've just got a lot of things going on. But there are a lot of things people leave on the table when bench pressing, and this is positioning, where you're positioning and unracking the bar, and your leg drive. So first one, when you're kind of unracking the bar, a common term is to have the bar eye level. So when you're positioning yourself underneath the bar, you're having it eye level. As you start to get heavier with the weight, if you are unracking from eye level, you're having to unrack almost further back. And unracking that on your shoulders is going to put more stress and tension on your shoulders, and you're wasting more energy trying to unrack and bring it forward over to your chest. So a good tip I like to use is don't have it eye level, have it mouth and nose level, almost in this vicinity of your mouth and nose. So when you're unracking, you're not unracking from up here, you're unracking from here. It's going to be easier, and you're going to have a more stronger, powerful unrack when you've got heavier weight on, unracking from your mouth, kind of mouth level over to your chest. Because if you've got a heavy weight on, or if you've got a PB and you're going for a PB and you're trying to unrack kind of from back here, one, you're going to fuck your shoulders up, you're going to have a really weak unrack, and you're not going to have a great start, and it's just going to fuck your shoulders up. So that's definitely point one. Try pushing yourself further back and having the bar kind of mouth, I'd say around between your mouth and your nose, kind of in this vicinity, and it puts you in a better position. So that is number one. So number two is your leg drive. Now I've moved the camera down because I want to show you my legs. But when you're pushing, imagine there's a wall right here, and you need to push, or you're pushing a door, or you're pushing a wall, and you need to push. If you brace, if you've got a really heavy weight to move, or you're trying to push through a door, you're not going to just use your upper body. Because you're leaving a lot of strength on the table. You're not just going to stand here and be like, "Are you?" No. If you've got a really heavy weight to move, or you're trying to push someone out the way, or you've got to try to push through a door, you're going to think of your legs like springs, aren't you? And you're going to throw your body into the wall, into the door, whatever you're trying to push, and you're using your legs because your legs are fucking powerful. And combining the both with your upper body, you're going to get a better drive, you've got more strength. This is what you want to do with leg drive on the bench. I see so many people not use their legs when benching. And I think when you're learning, it can be very hard to kind of get in the habit of doing and actually kind of utilise and get it in the correct way. But done correctly, it will add weight to your bench as soon as you kind of get into the drive of doing it. I almost just decapitated myself with fucking wasps in here. Ah! Bro, I'm trying to let you out. This is 70. I haven't hit 70 in a couple of weeks. So I'm aiming for 2 to 3 as, you know, just kind of get back into it. Yeah, just taking it easy and not kind of trying to overdo it at the minute. So we shall see how this goes. That was heavy, but bang on. Wow. Dark, you keep trying. Alright, so session is done. Actually, not too bad. I was expecting worse, so somewhat positive, so I'm happy with that. I managed, strength is definitely not there at the minute, but I got somewhat of a pump, so that's silver lining, I suppose. So let's see how much weight I've lost. I've lost a lot of size, which is very, very sad, but I will get it back. Don't worry about that. That is the session. I'm happy. It's been tough. Feel like I've been fighting with my body for a while now. So I feel like I've been fighting with my body for a long time, health-wise and mentally, like kind of mental health-wise. But just touching on kind of the more physical side of things, it's almost been a year, and I started obviously getting symptoms. Well, the symptoms started worsening, should I say, and it's been fucking hard to like put on muscle. And I'm usually pretty good at kind of gaining size, gaining strength, but it's been feeling like treading treacle, like I've been really fighting myself, and it's been hard and it's been a slog. My body's not been responding the way it has, and I've actually think as it's got worse, I've had some muscle atrophy a bit, as much as I don't really want to admit it, I have. And obviously being diagnosed with this hypothyroidism, one of the actual big symptoms is it can be muscle wastage and losing strength. And I think this accounts to a lot for me. 100% it does. And I think also that might be why I've been getting injured quite a lot as well. Obviously your metabolism's kind of in overdrive because of the thyroid hormone, and I just don't think I've been able to keep up. And yeah, it's been a bit tough, and it gives me a lot of answers with what's been going on. Guys, if you're having any similar symptoms, if you watch my previous video where I kind of break down everything I had, I do urge you guys to get it checked. It can be quite serious, and I'm not saying this got, oh, woe is me, but if any of you guys are having symptoms as well or experiencing something similar, I do urge you to get it checked, because yeah, it's not fun, and you don't want to let it get bad like I did. But I think that's one of the big I think that's one of the big things that has contributed to the last couple months with me is I've lost a lot. I mean, I think I've, considering everything and the amount of weight I've lost over the past couple, I'd say 4 weeks with me being ill, I think I've managed to maintain a bit, I'd like to think. But yeah, it's been tough. But yeah, I kind of just say that, just if you haven't experienced similar symptoms, go get it checked out. It's not gonna do any harm. And best case scenario, there's nothing wrong, good. Worst case scenario, it could be, and you need to get you need to kind of get medicated for it. But yeah, it's been very, very tough, but I'm here, just about. So yeah, I am going to go and have a shower and hopefully get some food in me and keep it down. But I want to appreciate you guys for sticking around, and thank you for watching. I really do appreciate if you've got this far. And I am praying, and I have asked God a lot kind of for this year to improve, because it's not how I wanted this year to go. I'm struggling quite a bit at the minute, so it's quite lonely how I currently feel. But I'm holding out on hope that God has better plans for me. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys Wednesday. We've got legs, so that's going to be fun. Let's go.